When I dumbed down an analogy about business contracts to explain entitlement to racist people, that wasn't the direction of dumb I thought it was gonna go. First analogy I actually filmed for that video was, imagine if your mom's murdered and you sue the killer for $10,000 and then some random lady on your street is like, that's not fair, I should get $10,000, you didn't even earn that money. So you're like, okay, Sue, put a fucking hit on your mom then. Now let me explain to you the basics of buying and selling that you're not understanding here. In order to buy anything or sell anything, two people have to agree to the terms, and those terms have to be fulfilled, or else the sale did not happen. So if someone says, hi, I'd like to buy your house for $100,000, and I say, okay, perfect, and I sign the paper, and then I give them my house, and then they give me $20,000. They stole my house, aka literally every fucking treaty in Canada. And that's not even factoring in coercion. If you come up to me, put a gun to my head, and say, hi, you're gonna give me your house for $100,000, and then I'm like, okay, fuck, because like the options are like die, or sign the paper, and then they fucking take your house and only give you $20,000, that shit is double stolen. The terms that Indigenous people signed and agreed on with the Canadian government have still never been fulfilled to this day. One of the terms for these agreements was that Indigenous children would get an education. That's a term they agreed to. The government then went and murdered their children, aka they did not fulfill their terms of the obligation, further than proving that they stole that shit. And again, this is just the basics of like economics, consent. I really should have stuck with that first analogy. I wasn't thinking enough like the racist people, how they would interpret that. I wonder how many analogies we're gonna have to think of to explain how contracts work. What are they gonna think I'm clearly stating this time?